Okay, everybody, we're down here in Dillard, Georgia. Buzzsaw Henderson and Brandon from Jay, Vermont. And Buzz and I are going to give Brandon some advice on how to live a life as a chainsaw carver. And I think that my advice, having been single my whole life, would be to make sure that you get a woman that can do your book work and also has some money.
Yeah.
Because you go broke
Yeah.
now and then when you're a carver.
That's correct.
So that would be the thing. So unless you have a lot of rich women that actually collect your work, which I've had along the way, by the way. I used to have, I had this beautiful flight attendant come into my gallery one time, and she actually bought a painting, and then she got naked and said, "Teacher, what can I do to get a better grade?" And then we ended up spending the night out on the deck, which was really nice in the summertime, and then the sun came up. But that doesn't happen all the time. So maybe getting a wife, and you can ask her if she'll wear a Little Red Riding Hood outfit now and then or something like that.
Kinky,
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Buzz, do you have any advice for him?
Yeah, what do you have?
I don't have any nice stories like Barry to tell. If you get you a good fat woman, I mean fatter the better, then you don't have to worry about her running around on you. So that's one thing I recommend.
That's true.
Get a nice big fat woman. And all right, the second thing is make sure she knows how to paint so she can paint your carvings.
Paint your carvings. That's a good idea.
Because I mean, there's nothing worse than having to shut the saw off and go paint the carving. That's just not fun, you know.
Yeah.
We all like to run the saw. That's the man part, but the paint, you know, we don't like that. All right. The third. The third thing is have lots of kids. I mean, with her, you want lots of kids. I mean,
like the Catholics did to run the farms.
Yeah,
bring that back.
I would
bring back the
farms. My favorite show's the Dugars, you know. So I would recommend a big family.
Then you got people that can do the work. One you train one to burn and brush.
Yeah, exactly.
The other to slop the oil on.
Yeah.
The other one to shovel the sawdust.
A Dugar-sized family.
Yeah.
Maybe cut out the pervert part. You know?
I don't know anything about that show, but
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And God, you know, just make time to have a good cold beer and smoke a good cigar, and make sure your woman knows how to sharpen the saw too. I just hate sharpening saws.
I don't mind that so much. I've cut myself a million times doing that, though.
Yeah, I'll be going like that and slip.
Do you have a grinder already? Are you sharpening with a file?
Yeah, file.
Yeah.
They say if you take it, I've seen a lot of guys that kind of turn it. They say a grinder will take the temper out.
Yeah, I do it like a little twist.
Yeah, a little twist as you go. Now, if y'all are ripping, do you cut less of an angle on your
I
cut?
always do less of an angle.
Okay.
15 degrees.
Yeah, that's a good move.
So if we're gonna make a summary here, we gotta have lots of help. Kids would be a good idea.
Exactly.
A fat woman so that she doesn't run off on you.
At least 300 pounds. She'll never get away from you because she can't outrun you.
And then when you sharpen your saw, you gotta have a little twist in the end.
Yeah.
And then he'll be successful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Life lessons.
Yeah.
Wow.
And talent really has nothing to do with it.
Start out with the steel saw, and then when you make some money, you can do the
Husqvarna?
hydraulic.
Oh, hydraulic. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's everybody's goal. That's like going from the Ford to the Mercedes, right?
Yeah. Why don't more people get hydraulic saws? They're too expensive?
Most carvers, you know, it's like me. I would have a hydraulic if the market was here. I would build a shed, air condition, and heat it.
Yeah.
And I would use a hydraulic.
Yeah.
That would be the way to go. But what's happened to me the last few years is I don't want to invest money in saws.
Yeah.
Because the market's got so bad. But if I was living up north where it's
Why don't
colder,
you move up by us?
well, I'm going to be visiting more.
Okay, good.
I'm going to be visiting
We
more.
need more of your advice. We got to nurture this young man. We need you closer.
Well, I found out there is a market for my work. When I was in Wisconsin, you know, I was carving like I normally do, and I thought, well, you know, they're not going to like this, you know. and they was eating it up because they never had seen it before.
There you
And-
go.
That's cool.
And being different helped me, and I could sell everything, and I was like 2007 all over again. I know
Wow.
y'all got a good market,
Yeah.
because I see what Brandon's doing, I see what you're doing, Barry, and people are buying it, and you're making good money. And I'm down here. When I was going to Wisconsin, I did about $3,000. While I was gone, she sold one $35 carving here, but she
That
sold
sounds-
other stuff. That's like,
Oh.
my concrete stuff. But you see my carvings out there. I don't think they're too high priced, but
Are you out of the picture? Not quite.
I kind of wonder, is I think it's the second home market's so bad up here.
Maybe
So
that's it.
you want to carve in a good touristy rich area like Barry's doing, and I mean Barry might have enough work to keep. I don't
Oh, we
know.
got his work in the gallery
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna tune this out. Well, there's the advice. Sharp file, little twist to that, fat woman,
Ah,
lots of kids, or rich girls that buy your art.
Yep.
There you
Pretty
go.
much sums it up.
Now he's got it. All right, good.